He missed his mommy. I had to let him go.
Now, this is a true story. It happened to a friend of mine, Vern, and his 5-year-old kid, Charles. Vern and his truck, Big Bertha, was staking out the interstate waiting for something to happen. He had his kid along to sort of, show him the ropes. Never can start him too young these days. Anywho, it was young Charlie who spotted him first. A busload of kids were on a field trip to the planetarium. Anyhow, the bus driver, he must have been somewhere else, because when he took the cutoff, he completely misses the big sign that says, low bridge, maximum clearance 6 feet. And whammo! When they said maximum clearance 6 feet, they meant it. Vern revs up the engine on Big Bertha and gets his butt down there as fast as he could to see if he could help, and maybe make a good buck on a tow, just to show his kid how it's done, you see. The kids on the bus were okay, thank goodness. And the driver, well, he was more embarrassed than anything. But that bus was wedged in there like nothing Vern had ever seen. I mean, this was a real good one. Vern tried and tried to get that sucker out of there. Even Big Bertha couldn't tow out that bus. It was well and truly stuck, my friend, like gum on the bottom of your shoe. So Vern finally gives up and calls fire company number 1, who responded in record time. They couldn't save Big Bertha, though. A real shame. So anyways, the firemen turned their attention to the 24 children still trapped in the tunnel. A leak in the fuel tank added a whole new wrinkle to the problem. See, the kids couldn't get out. And if the firemen created a spark, the fuel could ignite and kablooey! There'd be an explosion to end all explosions. They decided they needed somebody higher up to make that kind of call. Vern and Charlie stood clear, and soon the whole place was swarming with cops, engineering experts, and a slew of looky-loos. Not to mention every major news station in the tri-state area. Within minutes, the whole country had its eyes on the drama unfolding. And with the press, of course, came the politicians. I'm telling you, they came like cockroaches out of the woodworks. Well, the mayor finally shows up and puts himself personally in charge. I mean, after all, it was an election year, and something like this could make him a hero. All he needed was a simple solution. And soon, he assured the crowd that everything was under control. You know, he and his people were going to get everything right. Those kids were going to be fine. And that's when Charlie decided to get in on the action. Charlie was a smart kid, you see. He noticed a lot of things other people might miss. You see, Charlie had an idea, but the mayor was far too busy making sure that the press was impressed with the job he was doing. He just said, "That's nice. Now go find something to do, kid." Well, things weren't getting any better, so they decided to bring in the big gun. The mayor had clout, no doubt about it, but brute force just wasn't going to cut it. The bridge looked like it might collapse at any moment. That's when Charlie gave the mayor another try. Charlie tried to get a word in edgewise again, but the mayor shut him down like a road closure. "I thought I told you to go find something to do, kid." At first, Charlie was a little hurt. I mean, nobody was listening to him. Then he got angry. And then he got evil. He walks right under the police line. The mayor yells, "Stop that kid!" The police pulled out their bullhorns. Vern even called out to him. But Charlie just went up to the bus and stuck his lollipop in the pressure release of the tires. Everybody stops and stares. I mean, what the heck was this kid up to? In seconds, those tires had gone flatter than a skunk in the middle of the road, and the bus was clear of the bridge, just like that. And Charlie motioned for the bus driver to back the bus out. Nobody could believe it, especially the mayor. Yep, Charlie was a hero. And a few months later, the new mayor awarded Charlie a key to the city, declaring it Charles Day, with free lollipops for everybody. This is a true story. It happened to a friend of mine. Oh, the former mayor? Well, he had to go find something else to do.